Today we're going to be talking about the 5 easy steps of buying in Ocean Isle. That's right, one of the greatest beaches that I love to head down to and hang out on. Great for families, but will it be great for you? 5 easy steps to determine if Ocean Isle is a great place for you with these buying process ideas. Okay, so number 1, determine. We want to determine home ownership needs. Are we looking to buy for us personally? Are we looking to buy it as a rental? Is it a weekly rental? Is it going to be a yearly rental? Is it something that you're buying from a standpoint of just living in half the year? We want to determine those parameters. And speaking of parameters, if you would, take a second and hit the like and subscribe and take care of that parameter for me real quick as you continue watching this video. So step number 1, determine home ownership parameters. All right, we want to look at those needs and wants that you have. Number 2, we want to make sure that financing is in order, and we want to do it in this order. So what are we looking for? Because if we're doing it for a rental, we might not be able to do a certain loan one way or the other. So we want to get you with a local loan officer that can take care of your needs. So number 1, we're trying to find the parameter of what we're looking for. Number 2, again, we're looking for the financing to get that in place. Number 3, we want to find and evaluate the properties. This is the fun part. This is where we get to go look at everything. Now we have an idea, because if we're looking for a rental property, we might be looking for 5, 6, 7 bedrooms to maximize your rental process, compared to if you're just buying for you, might be retiring, might be moving the family down. But what we're looking at for you is what works best, and going and looking at the homes, that's where we are at. So we've already determined whether it's the 10 bedroom or a 3 bedroom. So we're not going and looking at the whole island. We're going and looking what's going to take care of you. And again, this is where we get to have fun. We get to name the houses like you might see on HGTV, or we're going in and we'll grade them A, B, C, D, F. But we're going to take care of whether or not we want to be front side, ocean, in a neighborhood, on the backside, intercoastal waterway. But we're going to be going and taking a look at all these homes and having a good time. Now, once we have found the right home, what we're going to do is we're going to create a market analysis for you. Last thing we want is for you to overpay for a home. No matter how much you love a home, the last thing you want to do is be upside down in a home. And the market is always changing. The market is different. And again, depending on whether or not you're trying to rent the home, live in the home year round, half a year, we want to make sure that everything lines up for you. So we will do a full-fledged market analysis. And again, it'll be based on Ocean Isle. We're not going to sit here and try and compare apples to oranges with a home in Wilmington or a home up in Hampstead. No, we're going to be doing apples to apples, oranges to oranges. And that even goes to from a standpoint of if we're looking at oceanfront property versus coastal water property. There's a difference with that, even though we're talking a couple blocks difference from the front side of the island to the back side of the island. But that's one of the things we'll do in step number 3. Step number 4. Step number 5 is once we have done the market analysis and taken care of everything, we get to the contract and making sure everything works perfect for us, and the negotiation, and then to the closing. That's right. So once the market analysis is done with step number 4, step number 5 is writing the contract and getting everything lined up so that we end up at the closing. So from contract to closing with step 5 is the best time for me, because that's where I feel like I shine. Again, I enjoy the time with you, showing you homes, having fun on Ocean Isle Beach, hitting some of the local places. There is some good places to eat down there, just over the island, over the bridge. I love it. But again, what's best for you? So step number 1, your needs. Renting, buying, what do we need to do with that? Step number 2, financing. Making sure that we have for you what we're looking for and that we can afford what we're wanting to do. Number 3, the fun part, finding and evaluating the properties. Number 4, the market analysis, making sure that it is priced right, and then moving to point 5, which is the contract negotiating and getting to the closing table. So those are 5 easy steps to buy here in Ocean Isle. Now below, I have for you, because I like you, a 10-step process, a little bit more expansive of how Sweet Tea does the buying process. So just kind of going over today, 5 steps for Ocean Isle, but below a downloadable PDF for you. And why did I do that? Because at the end of the day, I want you sitting on your front porch, sipping sweet tea, and maybe checking out another one of my videos. Have a great day.